Medellin, Colombia, the birthplace of the global cocaine trade. And of Pablo Escobar, who in the late 1970s built the first multi-billion-dollar cocaine empire called the Medellin cartel. By the late 1980s, Colombia's drug lords controlled trafficking from Bolivia and Peru, where coca leaves, the raw material of cocaine, was grown, all the way to the United States, where hunger for the drug was insatiable. Back in Colombia, a full-fledged drug war between Pablo Escobar and the Colombian state was raging. Escobar, now one of the richest men on earth, was responsible for countless bombings, the killing of 30 judges, 457 policemen, and hundreds of others, including presidential candidates.
The cartels in Colombia were very, very, very powerful.
CESAR Gaviria was president of Colombia at the height of the drug war. His success in bringing down Pablo Escobar in December 1993 is the main attraction here at Colombia's Police Museum. This is a replica of the face of Rodriguez Gacha, known as the Mexican, one of the most feared henchmen of the Medellin cartel. And over here on this wall are some of the weapons, the high-caliber weapons that used to belong to Pablo Escobar. Over on the wall over here is a poster very much like the kind we are seeing today in Mexico, offering a reward of more than $1 million for anyone giving information leading to the arrest and capture of Pablo Escobar. And in the room over here is a replica of the drug trafficker after he was found and gunned down by the police. His death did spell the beginning of the end of the Medellin cartel, as did the subsequent capture of the leaders of the rival Cali cartel. But none of this really dealt a fatal blow to drug trafficking here in Colombia. Soon, Colombia replaced Bolivia and Peru as the main source of coca leaves, with left and right-wing guerrilla groups taking over the business.
The FARC rebels and the paramilitary groups, more than an ideological war, are waging war for the control of the coca business, which is responsible for this new phenomenon of displaced people all over Colombia.
Unable to stop the flow of cocaine into the United States, Washington has spent around $7 billion in mostly military aid for a strategy called Plan Colombia, aimed at eradicating Colombia coca and cocaine.
The plan has been very useful to improve the security, to weaken some of the cartels and some of the groups that were dedicated to narco trafficking. It has not been successful in reducing the flow of drugs.
Among other reasons, because it's no longer Colombian, but Mexican cartels that control the most lucrative part of the business.
The big business is putting the drug in U.S. streets, is entering the drug to the U.S. and distributing the drug.
Which explains why it is no longer Colombia, but Mexico, which is now home to the world's most powerful drug cartels, and to the newest bloody drug war. Lucia, Newman, Jazeera, Bogota.